good, people? It's your boy Sir Petty 258 back with another one. Unaverage Mentality, Toxxic as Fuck podcast.
Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in. This is Shifted Coach. You're tuning to the late night. Make sure you check us out on YouTube and Instagram when you get a chance.
Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend.
Definitely.
We here with another late night edition. Things been going well. How you feeling about this segment we've been on?
I think it's going well. You know what I'm saying? I like the topics. I like the cards. I like the vibe. You know.
Yeah, me too. I've been getting good feedback.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, how was your day so far?
Everything's good. You know, I was off today. Kind of slept in a little bit, got some things done. And then, so far so good. Hanging out with Brandon. Shout out to Brandon. Happy birthday. Just had a birthday pass.
Background production. You know
Definitely.
how it goes. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get into these cards. As always, we know how it goes. Ladies first.
Here we go. All right. Oh, we taking shots?
Yeah, you can take a shot. I already got my little,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What is this? We sponsored by Ciroc tonight.
Yeah.
French brandy.
Shout out to Diddy.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Revolt.
All right, so it says, if we were to binge watch a TV series or movie franchise, what would it be and why?
Oh, I got a lot of them. So the one I just started this weekend, which is an old one that a lot of people watch, is Breaking Bad.
You just started watching it?
I just literally started watching it.
It's bomb, ain't it?
I'm on episode 2, so I like it so
Wait a
far.
minute.
Literally, I literally just started.
So you got through one episode, you was like, oh, this is fire.
Yeah, it's fire. Then I just got done watching. I watched You on Netflix.
You turned me on to that thing. Remember, Homeboy was talking about last, she was like, Kelly,
Joe and Love. They wild. What is it? What the fuck is the movie? Game of Thrones.
I tried Game of Thrones. I never really got into that. I think I tried the first season. I couldn't get to. Some people say it gets better on the third, fourth season.
It took me 5 years.
I can't sit through all those seasons of just nothing before it gets exciting.
It took me 5 years to get into it. Cause I'm not a big narration person, but I'm a big medieval time kind of person. So all kind of Vikings type stuff like that. Then what's my other movie? Underworld. Well, that's not a TV show. That's a movie.
Okay.
But the Underworld series. So I love it all Vikings, Underworld, Vampire, Lycans, shit like that.
Have you seen Bel Air that came out?
I haven't.
Remake of Fresh Prince.
I haven't seen. I ain't got Peacock, and I ain't got nobody password yet. I haven't seen Easy the Block Captain yet. But yeah, ain't nobody trying to share their password. I haven't seen a lot of shows. I haven't seen Power yet. Well, Power Book, all the Power Books 2 series and shit like that. Yeah.
You've been working.
I've been working out here grinding.
That's how it be.
Yeah, facts.
But I guess we got a few TV shows in common. All right, next time, let's start.
Let's go. All right. When was the last time you traveled? Where did you go? Or if you haven't traveled, where would you like to go?
Last time or place?
Last time, place, all that.
Last time I remember traveling was to, I think, North Carolina. It was last summer for a family reunion.
Okay. Yeah. What y'all do? You said family reunion.
It's nothing in Durham. No shade against Durham, but it's just it's so barren and just, you go there if you want to retire. Durham specifically.
For me, I'm about to go back to good old state of Texas, San Antonio, see my family, take my child down there. I think we're going to hit up Corpus Christi. It's a little beach area.
Yeah, I heard they had a nice beach. When the last time you been on it?
It's been a couple years, probably at least 3 to 5 years, to be honest. I'm actually going to take a lot of vacations this year. Going to go to Texas, probably Ocean City, trying to figure out what I'm doing for my birthday. Might go to Miami. So this year, I'm hoping I up my travels. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to, when I get to my 30s, definitely travel more. You know what I'm saying? Any places you want to go? Anything on your list?
I think since I have the opportunity to work from home for now, I might try to take a couple road trips. So I might, travel out Philly.
Yeah, we definitely got to take a day trip out.
I might have to go to Philly with somebody just because.
Oh, okay, like a date, little
I'm
special
saying,
friend.
I heard you don't go to Philly alone if you're not around.
Nah, facts. I'm trying to go all downtown.
Right.
Wherever the touristic places, that's where I need to be at.
Right. I definitely want to go back to Houston though. I went down to Houston for the Beyonce and Jay-Z on the Run tour. I think had a blast. And I was by myself the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So I feel older. This is one thing I want to do. When I get older, I want to do a couples trip. You know what I'm saying? What's this one place Deep Creek or whatever? Nice little cabin. You know what I'm saying? Get a couple friends.
have a little outing or whatever. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we need you to hurry and find you a little booze so we can go up there. You know what I'm saying?
He's on the way.
All right, come
ready.
on.
Next birthday.
We
going skiing, right?
Oh, yeah, for your son. I don't. All right.
We're going to a camp. Might as well go skiing.
Like, I want to go skiing, but I don't want to go to like winter in the winter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to escape the cold. So if it's like wintertime, I'm trying to go to Miami. So maybe like if it's like summertime, springtime.
So when you gonna go to the log cabin?
Sometime soon. And we back, and Kelly is still lit. I think we finished the last question. I think it's your turn to pick up. Yeah. So we did traveling.
All right, here we go. Have you ever ghosted someone after a date? If so, why?
Definitely.
You ever ghost somebody, John?
Definitely. A lot of females actually.
After because I know you like to have sex after your date, so like.
Yeah, they gotta go.
Why did they get? Did they get ghosted because the date was bad or because the sex was bad?
It could have been both. Could have been both reasons. Like maybe I don't know if you ever had this situation, right? Mm-hmm. Where somebody like kind of up-talk their sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you ain't ready for this, you know, that kind of stuff. And then you get there, you like, I waited for this.
So had they not hyped themselves up, would you have ghosted them?
We won't know
if
now.
It was bad.
We won't know now. They shouldn't have talked so much shit then. Or just in general, like, from another podcast, we was talking about dating while broke in a sense, right? And we was kind of talking about, I think you brought the scenario about the woman asking for gas money or talking about money on the first date.
Yeah.
So I said, like, in certain situations like that, she might have, you know, brought up money in that kind of way. And it turned me off. So after we left, you know, she just never heard from me again.
Now, when you ghost somebody, do you just like ignore them or do you block them?
I just ignore them, or I do like the slow drift. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in burning bridges. So, you know what I'm saying? At work, because people out here crazy.
You just give dry conversations till they stop hitting you.
Yeah, basically. One word answers. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Have you ever ghosted a guy?
Not that I could think of or remember. I don't, you know, everybody say I'm mean, but I like to think I'm nice in that aspect where I just,
That's true.
I'd rather I just tell you. Like,
you befriend all your crazy niggas.
You never know where they come in handy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not be somebody I would date, but you know how to change a tire or something like that. I might be, you know, depend on you.
Kelly, we'll keep a nigga around to be useful.
Don't listen to him.
All right, come on, last card. Let's get this out the way.
All right. Will you ever have sex on a first date? Well, we already know your answer.
Most definitely. Why are we waiting?
That's a relationship, right?
Yeah, like why are we waiting? Like I feel like we grown, right? Mm-hmm. If you into me, I'm into you. If you feeling it that night, whatever the reason is, you know what I'm saying? Go for it. We only live once. It's like sex is a big thing as far as health reasons, right? But you only live once. Don't take it too seriously. Like I said, if you feel like you trust the person and that's what you want to do, you know, do what you do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I prefer not to have sex on the first date.
Okay.
You know, just because you know, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for like a one-night stand, of course, that's what you're gonna do. If you don't really, you know, want a relationship or care to, you know, move further with that person, that's what you want to do either. But for women, some women, it's a little different. You know, you don't want to just be having sex with everybody on the first date.
Do you feel like that'll make him look at you different, like as a woman perspective, right? If you have sex with a guy on the first date, do you feel like that helps your chances or, you know, not help your chances?
That really depends on the guy, in my opinion, because some guys care about body count. I've had some guys ask me about body count, and I've had some guys not ask about body count. So those men who ask about body count, you have sex on the first date, they typically wouldn't be interested. Now the men who just don't care about your body count, you know, they're not. Well, they probably look forward to it. You know. I
feel like as adults now that we're a little older, I mean body count. I don't feel like it's as much of a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody's over 30, like all right, a woman, even if she has sex since 18, that's at least a couple of numbers. You know what I'm saying? So, but now the frequency is a little different. But to me, the quicker we have sex, the quicker I know if I'm really into you or not. Because I feel like, especially with guys, and I could be wrong, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't know about all guys. I feel like we have the foggy eyes until we get that first nut out, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because like, it could be that lust, right? Like it's a real thing. Like, yo, I'm attracted to her, I want her, and then you bust, and you like, well, I don't really want to be here no more. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like a determinative factor because you might have a bad personality, but I can't really see that because I'm focused on something else.
I think having sex too soon with certain men, could possibly determine, you know, how the relationship's gonna go even if he has good sex, right?
Okay.
I think if you make it too easy for some people, then, you know, they don't appreciate you as much, you know.
Okay, so what about the whole?
Why work for anything when you got the milk for free?
All right, so I definitely understand that, but in the aspect of, let's say, like long term, right? Let's say you've been waiting this whole time, you've been investing your time into that person, right? And now y'all finally get to that moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's bad.
Well, that's, you know, how I typically view sex, right? I think sex can be correct. So, like,
you feel like it be corrected?
I don't want to say corrected, but it could be worked on. I think that should be. I think if people focus more on a relationship and make sex the last determining factor as to whether you're gonna be with somebody or not, I think there would be way more, you know, lasting marriages and relationships in general, because you value so much. Like, sex should be the icing on a cake. It should
but that's
be
the Easter own, because some people, in general, right? Everybody's, let's just say, horny level in a sense may be different, right? As far, you know, some people are nymphos, right? So sometimes sex is a little bit as much of a priority. I ain't gonna say more, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's a determinant factor, just because this is about to be the person you have sex with, quote unquote, the rest of your life. And some people can't improve in a sense, you know what I'm saying? And most people are cheating because of the sexual acts, not like money, finances. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, it's the sexual act. So I'm with you. Hopefully they do approve, but at the same time, I don't know.
Sorry to cut you off. You remember when we was recording last year, we did the episode, I think, about red flags and green flags. And talking about the sex is a determining factor of relationship.
Right.
Again, like, that's kind of piggybacking off of that. Like, sometimes there'll be so many other things that's wrong. You know, financially, she can't hold on to $1. You know, or he can't hold on. Like, they're bad with money. Maybe they, you know, have different values. Maybe they have childhood trauma that they can't let go. But you sitting here, the first time you had sex is bomb. And then it's just like, oh, we'll work on other things. And I think, again, if you had somebody who fits the list or checks off the list with everything, but you just don't know what sex is like first, and you had a conversation with that person, you know, you can usually, as long as she's willing to work on some things with you. But when you sit here, you trying to sit here and say, okay, well, you know, this woman's 32 and she's been having trauma since she was 12. It's gonna take usually a lot more work and a lot more time to try to get over that shit. So again, if we make sex the icing on the cake instead of the foundation of the relationship, then I think, you know, things will last a little bit longer. And the relationships that I do know, like the marriages and stuff, where they did wait to have sex, they're still married.
I know both sides. I know some people who had sex on the first date.
That's gonna die at some point.
Nah, I don't think so. I feel like once it get, to me, you know.
I don't know those 60-something-year-olds just getting it in like that.
How often do you ask?
What do you mean?
You know what I'm saying? But to wrap it up, that was another late night edition. I'm your boy Sir Petty 258 Unaverage Mentality, Toxxic as Fuck Podcast.
I'm Kizzy. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out Shifted Coach on YouTube and Instagram. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think of the late nights and all the other topics.
Like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend. We out.